What's going on, everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're back playing some more Motorsport Manager. Thank you very much for watching the first episode. If you did, if you're new to the series, then please go and check that out. It covers a little bit about what we're doing and explains why I'm so bad. And then we're carrying on. So we got race 2 in 24 days. Now, I was going to skip forward, but I thought you guys might like to see what we're doing. So let's have a little look. Car condition. They're going to work on fixing the car in 42 hours. Our next race is in 24 hours. We've got an interview to do, which I'm guessing... use team orders in a race, which is something that the fans don't particularly keen on. Team orders are a fact of life. In this case, I felt it was justified. Thanks, my pleasure. Okay, hard fought for Jar, fine. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got going on. Our driver's still the best thing about our team by far. So I said last time we were going to work on the car. We are going to design a new part. Now, we need everything, essentially. Gearbox and suspension are crucial to the next race. Let's focus on the gearbox. So, the way this works is the first time round of building the car, developing the car, or a part for the car, you can only apply one of these things, one of these three things. Next time out, you can apply 2. Time out after that, you can apply 3. However, it kind of depends on what level you can do. The dark blue is great level components. These are average, and the way of doing that is you need various things in your headquarters to be able to do it, and a better designer than what we've got. So we're going to choose something. We can choose acceleration plus 20, acceleration plus 10, and reliability plus 10, or reliability 15. I mean, either way, they're going to be better than our current parts, but I get the feeling we would benefit right now from just the quick win. We'd benefit now from just the quick win. Let's go with that. Okay, so we can't add anything else to it. We're just going to get building. It's going to cost us £1 million, and it's going to be ready in 11 days. So we can probably get 2 done in that time. The problem we'll have is that we need to be improving parts to get the reliability up. And we haven't got to that point. We have got some offers of sponsors, which is great news. So this one's empty. Give us £1 million up front, and if we finish 16th or above, they'll give us 75k. Doesn't sound too bad. What about you guys? They'll give us nothing up front and 700k, or they'll give us 100k up front, 650k after finishing 4th in the race. We don't really want either of these. They're both poor for us. We got any other? We got an offer over here. We got 2 offers here, which we've just looked at, and we got one new offer here. So what's this one? If we finish 8th or above, they'll give us 50k. They'll give us 750k and 450k 8 races. Again, it doesn't feel like it's going to benefit us a massive amount. There was one here that offers us quite a lot up front, wasn't there? We'll take this one. It's last 10 races, but it gives us £1 million and potential of some money if we do okay. We're going to leave these 2 for now. I'd rather we had something that looked beneficial. The car repair is finished, so we're going to head to the car and get on improving parts. So we've been working on these 2. We're doing a gearbox, so we can carry on these 2 and ignore that one, I think. We could work on our engine reliability. That feels like a wise idea right now. Okay, let's keep going. Performance work done. Designing gearbox finished. Okay, here we go. Good. So we've got some mail. What have we got? Gearbox finished. Great. Car. So let's head to the car. We're going to start designing another new gearbox straight away, because as you can see, we can now add 2 things. So we went with acceleration 20 last time. Now we've got a couple of options here. We can add 2 days to the build time. We can get an extra 25 acceleration plus 5% reliability, or we could just go straight for the 30 acceleration. Or here we can go for 50 acceleration. So that takes up to 75, but adds 1 level of risk. Now, I don't know if you remember the last episode, after the race, they checked the vehicles. This is basically saying this is an illegal part. If they find it, they will stitch us up. So I'm going to go for this. It's going to mean that we're going to have to do a lot of work on reliability, but we can get up to 55 straight off the bat, which is big for us. I'm going to go for this. Okay. We might not get it done before. In fact, we won't get it done before the race. We can fit the part. We don't want to do that just yet. What we actually want to do is go to improve parts and get one person down here working on this. Turn it up to 10. So we just want them blitzing the that's up to full performance. Okay, let's get you working on this as well, and then we want to maybe swing it up this way like so. So we want them blitzing this to try and get it up. They actually do +2 or +0.2 to the performance as it goes, so we'll get a little bit of benefit out of that, but we're really more interested in getting the performance up than we are anything else. Sorry, the reliability up more than anything else. So we've got a race to do. This isn't our race. This is the World Championship, so we can kind of skip through all this one. This is where the big boys are. As you can see, I think our car has gone up slightly, not a lot. But Scout a designer. We had a look at this already, didn't we? And we couldn't really find anyone who we thought would help us a great deal. Now, these half stars down here are actually potential. If we can get these people cheap enough, they will work out well for us. I don't know what cheap enough is. Let's give her a long-term contract. Let's give her a signing on fee, and let's say if we finish 8th or above, you can have a big old bonus, 30k. Let's see what she says to that. Because although she's not any better now, by continuing to work with her, she will get better, and that means we'll see the benefits. Report for Munich. This is interesting. She's unhappy about... Well, that's better than pissed off. Let's put it up. Why not? You can have... There we go. I reckon we're going to get her, you know. And it might not be fantastic, but... Okay, so we've got a sponsorship offer over here. And actually, if you hover over it, this shows you where the sponsorships are, supposedly. Okay, so 200k up front, 200k per race fixed. We'll take that. We'll take that, because it's going to bring down how much we're losing each race, which sounds good to me right now. Okay, let's go back here. Let's just have a little look at our car. How's the improved parts doing? So we are up to 56% and 26. Not fantastic, but it's better than it was. And now we're heading to Munich. Okay. So, what have we got going on? Munich Roundup. They reckon it's going to rain for both the practice and the race. We can take this sponsorship deal. So we have to choose one at the start of the race. If we finish 16th or above, we get 75k. So based on this, we're going to be losing 700k per race. Part fitting. We'll have a look at our gearbox. 68. I think we're willing to take that risk. You know, it's better than our current ones. I think we're willing to go for the risk here. Neither of them are happy with the car, which is fair enough. But this gives us a little bit of an improvement. We'll take it. Not much, but a little bit of an improvement. We can start working on the actual components as well. So let's get going to improve their performance. And this is the thing: if we can get crappy components up to perform at their absolute best, then potentially we've got a chance of competing for at least half a season, maybe. And that would be good. I'd take that. I really would. So we're in Germany, in Munich. And we are going to take on everybody again, see if we can improve on our 17th and 18th finish. I think it was last time. It wasn't good. We're going to do it in the rain. Let's see how we go. So we want you two racing. Need to do the car setup, so let's have a little look. Okay, so speed balance, you want lower gear ratio. Handling, somewhere up here. Downforce, we're just going to boost it slightly, maybe to about there. There you go. And there's no rain just yet, so you can go out on softs. Doesn't look like they forecast any just yet either, so there we go. What about you? Downforce, let's bring yours down a little bit. Soften up this, harden the suspension to give us a bit more steering, and we'll reduce the camber on the tyres and the pressure, and then the speed of the gearbox will bring. That can't be the best way of doing this, surely. Okay, well, we'll send you out like this, and we'll see how it goes. We're ready. Okay, so this is just about trying to get the setup right for these two guys. See how they feel. I probably should have done something with the looking at what's beneficial for the track and then figuring it out from there, but let's just get going. Off they go. Still not raining yet, so that's good news. There's only a couple of other people out on the tracks. Now they're all coming out. What does this tell me? Oh, this doesn't tell me anything, really. I don't know where I get to see information about the weather for tomorrow whilst I get to this menu. I don't know if I do, which is a shame. Okay. I'm hitting the limiter on the straights, boss. Handling is feeling superb. Okay. Okay. Anthony set a new fastest sector. It's because she was the first one to do sector 1 as a flying lap. More downforce through the corners. Oh, that's fair enough as well. What's the weather saying? It's going to start raining in a second. And we got a little bit of information, so we'll bring you in. The other reason I want to bring them in, if it's going to rain, I want to get them on the wets or the intermediates, so we can then figure out what we need to do from getting a bonus for those if they give it to rain tomorrow for the race as well. So in they come. We'll get some feedback now. Not a lot, but we'll get some. What can you tell us? Okay, so she's very happy with that. The handling. Just going to boost that way slightly. And then this, she's not happy at all. This doesn't feel right, but really doesn't feel right. Okay, you're going out again on these tyres. Off you go. And what about you? Let's get some feedback from you as well. So he's got a skill where he gives us more feedback very early on. Okay, so he's not particularly happy about this. Let's move this down this way slightly. He's okay with the handling, but I'm going to tweak it maybe this way slightly. Just see if that changes. And then downforce. Let's bring this down here. Don't really like having the gear ratio set to 0%. That doesn't feel right to me. I don't really know if there's I don't know if that's a thing in this game that, you know, they can be 0% and that's where the sweet spot is. It doesn't feel like it, but let's see. Okay, let's see what feedback we get from this time. Okay, so we are the only ones on the intermediates at the moment. And if they give it to rain tomorrow, that's going to be great for us because it means we're going to get this bonus from having the intermediate tyres on. So he's happy with the tweaks to the downforce. Get out of the way. I do like that the animation doesn't really take into effect contact too much. They will just drive into each other. I like it. Can we set the handling up as to how it was? Handling feels superb. Okay, we're about to get the bonus for the tyres, which is good. Okay. We missed the pit stop for both of them, I think. Oh no, they're in. Okay. Yeah, we should... So it looks like the gear ratio does make a difference. Be interesting to see... Oh crap, we're not going to get a chance to see what feedback we've got. Oh dear. Okay. We'll be able to see it at the end of this qualifier, this practice session. So we're going to have to take a bit of a stab in the dark. Oh dear. Well, she's happy with the speed, and her speed gear ratio was really low. And he wanted the handling as it was before, so we can at least see where we need to go back to. Okay. We finish 16th or above, we get a bonus. So we can choose these. It is raining, certainly to begin with. Okay, car setup. So, let's change your setup. You were a lot happier with the handling there. So, let's start with this. So we need to bring the handling down here somewhere. You're still not happy with the downforce and still not happy with the acceleration. Let's get it somewhere in the middle there, I think. Can't be any worse than what we've got currently. Handling we want to bring back up, I think. Handling we want to bring back down, actually, to about there. Okay. And then we've got downforce, which we're leaving it where it is and it's still poor. Okay, handling we need to boost up slightly. So what have we got? Speed is back to where it was originally. Let's try and push that up slightly. Let's try and do that. So what have we got? Downforce was originally in the middle. Then we moved it to the other end and he's not been happy with any of those. So we've gone the complete opposite way. We've gone a little bit further. See if that improves handling. He's happy where it was. We pushed it a little bit more, so that might be all right. And acceleration, we're moving it up this way. No idea if that's going to be better or worse. We'll put you on these tyres, and we're going to go 29 laps. We're just going to go full fuel. Now, what about you? Originally, you were poor with the downforce. Now you're very poor. So, I mean, that gives us an indication that we think it's this way somewhere. But we don't know. Okay. Then what? Handling. You thought the handling was good. So let's try and get this back up here. Like so. And you thought the speed balance was great. So let's get that back up there. Okay, we're going to go with this. You're going to use those tyres, and again, you're going out on full fuel. Driver strategy, we're going to leave them as normal. Let's get started. Okay, good luck, everybody. We're starting 2nd and 4th at the very least. And off we go. And I think it happens at the end of the. Or starts from your position in the championship. So if you're leading the championship, you're at the back of the grid, as you can see. Okay, and we'll just see how this plays out, I think. No idea when we're planning on stopping. Okay, we lost the place. A couple of people have crashed. Can we see where they've crashed? Oh, in the pit. Okay, they're in the pits at least. Oh dear. Anthony's losing places everywhere. So's Gomez. I mean, I can't really be upset that you let someone pass you. Our car is terrible. So here's the sponsor objective. If we finish above this, we get an extra 75 whole K. You want to know if they can attack a bit more because the tyres are quite cold? You can do that. I'll let you. Here we go. We'll see if the tyre temperature goes up any. Oh, and now you've got a problem with your front wing. What lap are you on? I mean, you've got no choice but to come in and fix it, to be fair. May as well fill up with some fuel. Fix that part. Go for it. Oh man, look how slow he is. God damn it. Furthest away from the pits he could be as well. Brilliant. How are you doing? 10th place. You get not really getting any more heat in the tyres, to be fair. Looks like it's going to stop raining at some point. Take it you're back out from the pits, are you, buddy? Okay. So we're lap 6 of 29. We just want to keep going. We're getting some heat in the tyres finally. How are you doing? 15 for 16 for miles in front of you. Okay. I'm getting some faster lap times now as well. Okay, tyres are at 50%. Let's just bring them down slightly. The temperature might drop, but okay, not really making any progress on 10th. 11th, we're kind of holding off a little bit, but not a huge amount. Everyone's tyres are kind of at a similar sort of place. We've overtaken some because they've pitted. I think we'll get you to pit, actually. If we can, we'll keep... Oh, what's the weather doing? It's going to start to get dry, but then it looks... Or drier, but then it looks like it's going to rain again. I think, yeah. That one there is raining. I'm going to keep you on these tyres. It might be silly, but it might mean that if everybody comes in and pits and changes to better tyres... These all look okay for now. Everybody comes in and pits to dry tyres, and then we still on the wet, so we might get an advantage. It's probably a bit far-fetched, but as I say, the rain has stopped. It just depends whether it starts again and gets a lot wetter again or not. These tyres are getting really low. I don't really know how, to be fair. I need to leave you out for a bit. Let's get you to conserve them. And these guys are all holding off, banking on it. Banking on it not raining for long after that. We're about to find out. What does the next one do, I wonder? Okay, so they should all start pitting soon. Track is drying up, but it is going to rain again. These tyres are so low. Look at them. One more lap, buddy. Can you do it? I'm going to keep you on these. I don't know whether it's wise or not. It's the gamble, I guess. Probably need to do the gearbox, but you know what? I'm going to risk it. We're going to risk it. Okay, I hear you. He's unhappy about his tyre wear. How are you doing? It will start raining soon. So everybody else has come to mediums. I don't even think we've got that as... No, we must have that as an option. Everyone's come to medium and now they're overtaking us. Because we're on the slower tyres. I'm just hoping... Just hoping... Okay, he's changed. Okay, and it's about to start raining. Will you shut up, mate? Jeez. Stop questioning me. So we're trying to save the tyres. Just for now, until it gets a bit wet. Come on. Some point now it's going to start raining. So there's lots of people still on the tyres that we're on. Here comes the rain. Nice. Need this to get wet real quick. I mean, her tyres are really low as it is, to be fair. So I don't think we benefited from that at all. In fact, I think we may have cocked that up. We are struggling somewhat. We should start getting past this fella who's on softs. There we go. Okay, and I think it's going to keep raining, so... bring you in for some new tyres. You need 10 laps of fuel, I think. We're just going for it. How are you getting on, buddy? Gears are low, really low. God damn it. It's our new gearbox as well. Okay, Anthony's back out. She's got some okay temp in the tyres, but they have been heated, so... How are you getting on, buddy? I don't really want to do any work on the gearbox, but I think I'm going to have to. God damn it. Okay, fuel options. What have we got? We've got... I think that should be fine, because you're now on your 21st, so when you come around it'll be 22nd, which means you should have... I'm going to have to do one more just in case. Fix that. Everything else is staying the same. Go. That's his race over. Not that he was really in a race, but it's his race over. How are you doing? So there's us repairing the gearbox. You know what, you may as well push and push for now. We'll see what that does for you. Anthony's in 14th place. Here comes Gomez. Miles away from 16th place, but we'll see how he does. Tyres look good. Fuel looks okay. Don't want to push it too much. So we're literally on the edge in terms of the fuel, as you can see. Doesn't look like we're closing the gap down here either. Yeah, you've only got 5 laps to go. Stop worrying about it. Put you on push so they can cool down a little bit. Does that make you happier? Okay, where are you? You are here, and you've got four laps to go. You've slightly too high on the fuel. Let's keep an eye on her. Come on, Gomez. I think I might have overdone the fuel usage. I'm not watching hers too closely. I think I might have overdone the fuel usage. Uh-oh. Be ironic if they both ran out of fuel, wouldn't it? Right. Gomez, have you closed the gap at all? No, not really. So with all that, we didn't really make any difference up anyway. She's now got excess fuel. What about you? Might as well hold out. No need to worry about it. You're 17th. The worst you can finish is 18th. As long as we get that 75k, which in the grand scheme of things is worth very little to us, I'll be happy. Oh God, the front wing might fall off. But we are on the the penultimate lap for her. Okay, so number 1 is coming around to finish about now. I think we just have to cross the line. I don't know if we have to... I don't know if we're going to be in trouble because we haven't got enough fuel to finish. Yeah, he's not a big fan of where he finished. She's now coming around the last corner. And across the line. Apparently that wasn't too shabby. He finished with a broken something. Good work you, buddy. Well done. Just making me feel bad about my shit cars. Okay. So let's hit continue. They're going to check our car. They're not going to find anything wrong with it. They might find that we didn't have enough fuel to finish the race. But there we go. What does this mean? Drive-through penalty. Drive-through penalty. Nice. Okay. So we're still going to be at the bottom, but it's not horrendous. Not horrendous. Let's just see if there's any news at the end of this, and then we'll call it the end of the episode. Again, let me know what I'm doing wrong. I'm sure there's so many things. See if there's any changes to morale. He's gone up a little bit. She's gone up quite a lot. The relationship with the mechanics have gone up massively, which is good. 5%, 4%. Happiness over here has gone up slightly. We only lost 500k that time, which is better than nothing. Well, it's not better than nothing, but you know what I mean. Okay. And our drivers are right at the bottom of the championship, bar 1. Our gearbox has been built. That's good news. Okay, here's some mail. We'll call it the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.